You got one life, for crying out loud. You might as well just give it all you got.
The Deej, Dan Jordan.
Your daily dose of reality. Your daily dose of the Deej.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need my daily dose of the Deej.
I make the news. I don't watch the news. I'm a leader.
The sales energizer, Dan Jordan.
Listen, don't worry how to sell, baby. Worry about why people buy. And it's fun.
You don't need a 5-hour energy. All you need is the sales energizer.
Just when I think it's not going to be as fun as the one before, each one gets successfully better. What's the word I'm looking for? What's it going to take to get you into this car today, huh?
And now, please welcome the sales energizer, Dan Jordan.
Boom! That's exactly it.
Do that. Let's do that. My man, Chris Stone and Garen here on a Saturday. You guys are crazy putzing around with me over here. This is a big event. All right, listen, this may just be all three of us because I mean everybody's out on a beautiful Saturday. What is this dancing? I am so beyond, like, I wasn't, Garen, let me teach you something. I wasn't cool when I was supposed to be. Like, you know, that there's a certain age that you're supposed to be cool here. I'm just learning how to use, you know, the clicker on the TV still. So I got that.
He still calls it a clicker.
Well, I don't know, a clicker. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
So, Garen, I am so happy that you're going to be able to play around with this. And all you people watching from all the fallopian tubes out there, I want you to come on over to Amazon because that's the place to be. It's not just because we're going to – see, the deal is this. My wife was gone for a week, so she just come back, so I'm going to make her a nice dinner for tonight. So while we're sitting out here, I'm going to that's the whole idea. I'm going to play around
Get
here.
the brownie points. Look at that.
Right. That's That's exactly right. And but the challenge is there's stuff that you have to put in the oven and you wait around. So I'm like, what better thing to do than to have Garen here to explain how to do this stuff. We're trying to learn how to monetize your business using technology. Right, Garen?
Oh, it's all about monetization and stuff like that. And that's why I'm excited to hop on here. So I appreciate you guys letting me hop on a Saturday live. Anytime I can go on live, I get energized doing this stuff. So I'm ready to spit some game for y'all.
If this wasn't fun, we wouldn't be doing it. And if this is your first time watching this gentleman above us, you're about to get about to see some crazy video stuff. Garen Belaney is with Desk Rig. And overall, just a fantastic gentleman and, a good sport as well, which is a prerequisite for being on a Dan Jordan show. We had a great show on DJ Live, but
yes.
First time on an Amazon stream, Garen, or
this is my very first Amazon Live.
Oh my God! Well, you know what? I want you to tell while you're telling us what we do. Listen, it's all about timing. I got to make sure everything's done at the same time. So while you're telling about stuff, let me teach you a little bit about Amazon first.
Okay.
It's like an actual show. I mean, just think, when I was a kid, I'm thinking, man, what do I need to do to get on TV? Like that was like my goal. It should have been how to have a hit TV show, but it was just like to get on TV. But Amazon has made this possible. So one of the greatest products ever. I'm like the commercial interlude, Garen, between you talking about your show. While we're here. So listen, if you're going to when you want to cook anything, you got to start with the thing that takes the longest. Make the rice first and then start on your stuff. But if you're going to make rice, use a rice cooker. Look how much easier it is. Like, Garen, if you were going to make rice, how would you do it? You have to boil water and stuff?
Oh, I'd pay somebody to make rice for me. What you talking about?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man, if I can make rice? No, I mean, listen, if you're going to cook rice, it seems logical to get a rice maker. You know what I mean?
Like, I once went to you think you want to be fancy doing it all like I
thought we were cooking bread. Are we cooking bread in the rice?
Yeah.
Listen,
walk us through this.
We're going to make chicken parm. We're going to make homemade pizza with dough, and we're going to have rice and vegetables. That whole thing.
Man.
Right,
that's how you stay married for that long, yeah?
Jim Fuse in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Jim,
we have royalty in the chat.
Just when you think can't get any
Here's
better.
a little inception. This is what you were cooking with, yeah?
Oh,
This
you
is
got
the- okay.
one. Look at
Yeah,
that.
so
The aroma.
why don't we do this? Let me unbox this puppy while you turn on the rice cam. And yeah, we should have the rice maker cam. We have
Got a
there's the
rice
rice
cam?
maker cam.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you like
rice
that? You like
Rice
that?
cam.
And we're gonna unbox this. And
By the way, you could use it anytime. I got this other rice here, but it's like I have to use it up. And so like there's no rice police. You could choose anything and you could mix and match. You can do all that stuff. See? Look at that.
oh my God, look at this rice paddle, Garen.
This is crazy.
What kind of
It's an
stuff
RP.
can you do with a rice paddle besides scoop out your rice? What what could we do with
Somebody's
this? What do you
asked for
think?
that thing. Maybe I don't know. What are the rules?
Look
of
at- maybe a
swearing on
fan?
Amazon Live? Don't
Maybe
get
a
you to do
fan.
a fan. That's probably more TV friendly
Yeah.
to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe put it behind your ear. Like,
Behind
isn't
the ear?
lots
I
of
like
kids
that.
doing that these days.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, you got the rice comb, baby. That's how you want to know how you get nice hair. You use the rice spoon.
That's right. See, no one else is
comb
doing
it
this.
back.
Okay.
You know what I love about Garen? It's like one sentence all day long.
what are you talking about?
That's one sentence all day long.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I'll
is.
take that as a
Keeps on
compliment.
Yeah, it is. I'm just throwing some butter in here.
So,
this
like,
is
is this
solid.
right? Okay, are we talking like titanium? Like, what is this? You all know I'm all about quality and working with the best equipment. Like, is
true,
this the
that's
best
true.
of the best rice makers we got on the
I
market,
do
folks?
know it's a top seller. I know it's a top
Okay.
seller. I also know it is at a very affordable price.
Listen,
I'm also-
I love balling on a budget. There's one thing I love to ball, but balling on a budget's even better. So talk price to me, Chris. Come on, talk budgets to me, baby.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this is what we do sometimes. We're gonna have to multitask. While I unbox, I can also tell you that today it's 7% off. It's $19.99 on Amazon.
20
Woo,
bucks,
normally
baby. Come
$21.40.
on,
There we go.
20
I mean,
bucks
for
to
20
cook the
bucks.
rice for you?
Dan, let's go to the rice cam live from
Okay.
the rice
The
cam.
rice cam, baby. Let's go.
Here's the rice cam. Check this out. So I just put, this is how long it takes to do it. So you put it in there. Can you guys see this, or am I have to go up here?
Adjust
Right.
the rice cam.
Air fryer
There we
cam.
go.
So check this out. So you plug it in, and you press your button. Done. See you later, potato. That's it.
That's
That's
it?
all you have
Set
to
it and
do?
forget it?
That's it.
What? It's too
Dan, you
easy.
have the white
It's
one. I
too
got the
easy.
black one.
Oh, see?
See, that's my vibe right there.
Okay, dude, the matte black, I like that. That's kind of like, that's how you get the luxury look with it, with the aroma rice cooker.
So Dan, how does this work? So like,
Yeah.
I got this thing. Let's tell the car buying public here on Amazon why this is the top selling rice cooker.
Yeah.
Like, does this go in here? Does this
The
go
cool
in
thing,
here?
the cool thing about it is that black thing that you're looking at with the that you put the water in. There's little lines on the inside, so you don't even have to measure. You just put whatever kind of water or chicken stock, whatever you want to put in there. It's cool.
You put the water in here?
No, in that other
No?
thing, black
In
thing.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The
That's
water
it.
goes in here, and then this goes on like that.
Yes, and then the rice. Now that little extra doodad, you have that thing, right? Let's say you want to steam some vegetables or something. Put the vegetables on that.
So this is extra. If you
Yeah,
want-
that's right.
I feel you. And then you
Extra.
do
See
this
that?
on top
Hey.
of like that. Oh,
Just when you think life can't get any better.
So it's not just a
You know?
rice cooker. This has levels, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there's
This,
levels to
just
this,
like
folks.
today's show, the Pitch Man, the rice cooker has levels. So Dan, what's with this? What does this thing do?
Is that
What?
a USB port?
Yeah, so
You
this freaking
You can plug
Garrett.
in your clicker, I think.
So the cool thing about it is once you put the water in and everything, it creates a weight, right? And so the weight of the water, and so you press that button, it turns on the little light over here,
Okay.
and then you know it's good. And then when all the water's out of it, it gets a little lighter, so the little button goes up. You know, the cool
Okay.
thing about stuff like this is doesn't have to be so electronic. It doesn't have to have all these things that can go wrong. It doesn't have to have Bluetooth enabled to make
Mhm.
bloody rice like Garen
That
wanted.
would be kind of cool, though, if you can just do it from your phone. How dope would that be? Like, have preset coming home from work, cook the rice. Come home, rice is ready to go. Spoon,
CTR.
keep the spoon in the hair, and then eat it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So like you walk in the door, you're ready to go. You just be like, boom.
Rice boy, let's get it.
Let me
Let's go.
okay. Let me tell you. So You're right, because we have to make the bread, because the bread has to rise and all that stuff. So that's the time to do it. Here's the first thing you need to do when you make bread. You have to get grandma's bowls.
Oh, grandma bowl cam.
Yes, you always use grandma bowls. You know why? Because it just makes you feel better as you're cooking. And this is the coolest thing. Listen, with all the heresy that's going on in the world right now, people are going to have to start. Listen, you're going to have to start learning how to cook. If things are the shelves are empty now. So if you want to think how cool bread is. It's like, how many ingredients are in bread? It's like flour, water, yeast, and a little salt, and maybe a little oil. You can't get good yeast in the West. Where do you live, by the way? Oh, come on! That deserved a little terrible joke line there. Are you crazy? That's good stuff.
Okay, man. Ricky is in the chat.
What's up,
Dan,
my man,
welcome.
Ricky.
What's up?
Oh man. Oh, so he's got to give you a little heat, and for good reason, Ricky.
Yeah.
Dan is alive. Rumors of your untimely demise have been greatly exaggerated.
I'm so sorry. I haven't been doing this in a while because I've just been doing videos and things like that. And I meant to think, man, Ricky must think that I'm dead. And so, all right. So listen, to make the bread,
about you, Ricky,
you got to get some. I'm worried about Ricky because if anybody needs a weekly Deej, it's Ricky. He's my man. Okay, so listen, these little things of yeast, those little packets of yeast that you get. What's that noise?
That's rice noise, baby.
Oh,
that's supposed to be applause, but clearly it's not coming through properly.
Rice noise. Those little packets of yeast are about 2 1/4 ounces.
Grandma's
so you wouldn't know that, Garen.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, but the Deej knows these things.
Maybe Desk Rig should add Grandma's bowl cam to the mix. Like there's a lot of people need that Grandma's bowl cam. So I'm just thinking,
you need the bowl cam.
It's levels.
I'm putting a little honey in there.
Honey in the bread? Honey bread? Okay.
Well, you've already added one more ingredient than when you said originally.
Yeah, you're not even following the recipe.
Well, it's because I just saw it there. Okay, and then here's the trick that a lot of people don't know. First, you need warm water because that makes the yeast go. And here's the thing. There's a fancy word for it, letting it bloom. So you put isn't that fancy?
This is the kind of knowledge you only get on the pitch.
I know, you only get listen. I feel sorry for these other shows when people don't realize.
Really do. I feel sorry for humanity.
Really. Be a sham.
So here's the trick. You got to let it bloom. So I'm going to put about 1/4 cup first.
This is okay.
Is that warm water?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make
sure. How many degrees you ask?
How many? 200 degrees.
110.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the bloom cam. We're making and breaking bread.
With the wooden spoon. That's an interesting strategy. Are you not worried about it clumping on the wooden spoon there?
That's honey. I know, but the water was warm, so it melted the honey. Okay. And we're just going to let it Orlando bloom right here.
Like, I don't want to be a backstage cook, but maybe like a whisk or something like that. Not a wooden spoon.
I would have done with the whisk.
Would Grandma cook it with the spoon?
Yeah. What would Grandma do? You think
that Grandma would always use it. This actually may be my grandmother's wooden spoon. Who cooked in your house, Garen?
Nobody cooked in my house. That's why I'm so skinny. Times are tough up here in Canada, folks. No, it's good. I mean, my grandma was a very, very good cook, so I'm all about this. Then I wish I had my grandma.
We're gonna let that bloom for how many minutes? 10 minutes. Why? I don't know. I just picked that number. But in the meantime, remember I said about the chicken? So here's the thing. You want to save money, Garen?
Always.
When you're cooking? Okay, let me teach you how to save money when you're cooking. Instead of getting the chicken breast and stuff like that, just get the whole dang chicken. Look how nice he looks.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Hold on. He's like sitting very nicely in the chicken.
Can you make it wave at the car buying public on Amazon? Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm in Grandma's
If you're too chicken to go on Amazon Live, then you can't hang out with Garen.
Hey, chicken dancing is here. Chicken dancing, yeah.
Yeah, chicken dance, baby. Let's get it.
I am the world's best chicken
that song that goes ba 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 ba. That's the chicken dance.
Oh my gosh, you actually
should pull that up on Amazon.
You do that at weddings. That's right. All right, so listen, this is how you cut a chicken.
Did you skin the chicken?
I actually really am good at this. Look, start with the wings.
Yeah. Oh, always start with the wings.
Poor chicken. Hopefully there's no vegetarians.
So Garen, one of the things about Desk Rig is, as we're cutting up a chicken here, is like top of the line stuff, but even balling under a budget. And you're talking into a fantastic microphone. How long have you had the SM7B?
The SM7B, I picked up a couple of them in the last 3 weeks. I'm implementing Desk Rig to be, Micro Studio is kind of my pet project where I'm allowing to rent it out for individuals in Saskatoon, because a lot of people understand the importance of podcasting and the value of content creation. And that's why I wanted to jump on the show here, because I mean, Desk Rig is simplifying video. You know, if you come in, we work with clients who have $100,000 budgets. We have clients that work in with a couple $1,000 budgets. The thing is with technology, it's whatever you want it to be. Me, I'm always going to be, my personal brand and I've always prided myself in just top quality products, because it comes with a great warranty. You get what you ask for. Like this SM7B, I was saying in backstage with you guys, like Michael Jackson recorded Thriller on this thing. How long ago, right? When you talk about longevity of technology and how quick technology advances, yet we're here, we're using a beautiful microphone and it sounds exquisite, right? So when you talk about long-term investments.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Is that available? That particular microphone available on Amazon?
Are you kidding me?
Yo, put it on the carousel, Chris Stone. Let the man know when he's cutting
I highlighted it ever since I brought you up, dude. So
listen, baby.
So the same mic that Michael Jackson recorded on, you can get right now.
I'm telling you, come on. And there's something about, like, there's an intimacy to these type of microphones, and this is why I work with Shure a lot, because I mean the Yeti Pros are cool, but they're very echoey. This is why the top end podcasters are using this, because when you get close to the microphone, it's a very, very unique sound. And even when you walk away a little bit, there's still a bit of an echo. Do you see how the difference is with that? You can see on my cam there, right? I'm probably about, maybe about a foot away from the microphone. But if you're talking about podcasting, and if it's just audio, right? You close your eyes and you come closer. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Chicken Show. I'm your host, Garen Bellany.
The Chicken Show.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So
BYOC.
Listen, so I'm all about that kind of stuff. So Desk Rig is simplifying video. It doesn't matter about budget and stuff like that. We're simplifying and we're creating engaging presentations. But I'm all about quality products, because you get what you pay for. With anything in life, the same thing with technology. So that's why I talk about top of the end stuff.
I love it. I love it. And I've got a Shure microphone that I'm speaking into as well. And so we've highlighted that in the carousel. This is the Shure MV7.
It's up in my GB3 studios. I love that microphone too. And that's probably, personally, if you're going the XLR route, that is the best bang for your buck microphone you're going to get. And it's universal. This is why I love XLR ports, because Chris, next time I'm down south and you want to pull up, I'll take my micro studio with you. I can plug into your audio interface and we can run this thing, right? Yeah. Whereas like you get USBs and micro and stuff, it's tricky with that kind of stuff.
For the layman, what are you talking about?
I'm talking chicken to you, baby. Come on.
Versatility, man. So if I want to use, like, Dan, you which we also have in the carousel, you have the Samson QTU. That is also in a USB microphone, meaning you can plug it directly into your computer with a USB. But if you have an interface and you want to use a traditional microphone cable, which is called XLR, you could do that as well. The MV7. The bigger difference between the MV7 and the Shure SM7B, Garen, that you've got is if you do plug it into your computer with the USB, it has software you could adjust things and kind of like, hey, I'm in a room that's big and I need to accommodate that, because it's a dynamic microphone. You have a little play, but the SM7B, obviously, I don't know. Dan, have you ever?
What do you mean dynamic microphone? What do you mean?
That means like it's going to kill. Yeah, it's going to kill a lot of the sound that's around you. So like just what Garen did is he backed up a little bit. You could still hear most of his voice. Like there's some microphones, when you back up, you're going to be hearing a fly in the corner just as much as you would hear his voice. I mean, the best sound you're going to get is your mouth close to the microphone. And so, but if there's ever a situation where you're not, the dynamic microphone is going to take out the stuff you don't want, and it's going to pick up the loudest source of sound, which typically is your voice.
But when you're cutting chicken, you need the the blue parrot.
Are we back to the? Oh, is it blue parrot time? Oh,
Yeah,
so Garen, I'm surprised you haven't asked about the blue parrot. Are you
This is the first? I was just about
blueness?
to, but Deej is very, very sensitive when I talk, so I'm just trying to like tread lightly. What the hell is a blue chicken or a blue parrot? Like, what are we doing here, folks?
Okay.
I just went to highlight him and he walked out. Oh, there he is. Okay,
No,
his moment of truth. This is your show, Dan.
It is your show.
Yeah, no, you guys are killing it here. No, that's exactly. Listen, it's all about timing, and so I have to, because later on when we start showing off the Kasori air fryer, I mean, we got to have something to put in it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make these chicken cutlets in the air fryer. But
so we have a new friend here in the chat, and Dan, I don't think you know In It to Win It Tina yet.
In It to Win It Tina.
Tina, baby.
Can you say In It to Win It Tina 10 times fast? Go.
In It to Win It Tina? Oh, I mean 10 times. 10 times.
10 times. Come on.
In It to Win It Tina. 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 I nailed it. Oh, you kidding me?
I was about to
Her
spit on
name
that
was
thing.
Tina. She was a showgirl, and it was on 5 seconds ago when I first started to know that her name is Tina. She's in it to win it, 'cause music and passion is always in fashion when you're Tina. We fell in love. Nailed it.
Tina,
We love you, Tina.
If you're not following Dan Jordan, the pitchman, yet, what else do you need to provide value to your life?
I mean, is that insanity? Okay, listen, Orlando Bloom, we just took care of this. So it's back to the bread.
Bloom cam.
So listen, this is the thing. I just put that stuff. This is something I'm playing around with.
It looked like a mud puddle when you put it on the back. Now it looks like a little bit of a bigger.
Yeah, but actually, I don't know if that yeast is any good. It's not really blooming well. But here's the thing: when you got flour, I got these really cool kind of containers, and they should be in the carousel for your flour and stuff. A lot of people have these little stand. This thing is made by the Made of Rubber, which is really cool. And by the Made of Rubber, I mean Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid, baby. Put on the rubber, folks. Don't forget the rubber.
These things are all, and it actually holds
easy.
in the.
It's a family show.
I know he doesn't understand.
Oh yeah, listen to you.
What do you mean? Is there not a rubber seal on that thing? So liquid doesn't come out? Like, please.
That's right.
I know. There's like little. There's like. I'll show you. It's the coolest thing. It's like little gaskets. They have like these little gaskets in here.
Look at that.
Ladies and
rubber
gentlemen, we have a new follower.
The gasket cam.
New follower.
In It to Win It Tina.
Oh, it's about time. In It to Win It Tina. I gave the woman a song, and it took her this long to, Tina. After all we've been through, it's over between us. It took you too long. What do I need to do? I need to put in flour.
You need to thank Ricky, who said that your version of In It to Win It Tina / Copacabana was actually better than Barry Manilow.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's my, that's my goal. He is my idol. All right. How much am I putting in here? I guess I've got to put a cup in. Cup of flour. I'm missing something here. Oh, you know what I need? Ostabissel Salz, Dalton.
Right. No. Is that how they talk in Canada?
People forget.
We need a translator.
Trust me. Putting in like this much salt.
All right.
Putting in like
Bloom cam.
Like this much salt. Don't put the salt in too quick, otherwise.
We don't get technical on the pitch, man, ladies and gentlemen. There's no.
Is the rice cooker hot to touch? Like if you walked by and accidentally touched it, are you gonna hurt yourself, folks?
We're cooking with steam with the cooker of rice. Check it out.
See what Garen is doing? He's asking questions. Here we are, like trying to do what we're doing. Garen's like, listen, the people want to know
what's going on with the rice cooker.
Aroma Houseware rice cooker, the top-selling rice cooker on Amazon. Is it hot? Is it dangerous for a child to walk up?
You know what I mean? Like if a family show, like
here it is,
little baby Timmy, like if he touches that, is it?
Yes.
Worry?
Yes,
okay.
I've literally burned my fingers.
So parents out there, if you do look and buying this thing, ensure you tell the kids that please do not touch because you'll hurt yourself.
Very good.
Well, actually, being that we're talking about child rearing,
see
being that we're talking about child rearing.
Speaking of Rubbermaid,
that whole idea of show you. Actually, I'm just gonna mix like this. I'm gonna put the rest. I'm gonna put a cup of water in there. And by the way, it's that same hot water.
We have Canadian jokes in the chat.
Let's hear
Ricky
'em.
says,
I'll be the judge if they're funny or not. You'll gauge.
Canada's
Say it like it's a
currency.
joke.
Look at terrible this looks.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky has a joke.
Okay.
Let's hear it, Ricky. Make me laugh.
Johnny Kong's here too. What's up, Johnny?
What up, yo?
Oh, Johnny Kong, remember?
Johnny.
Kong's- these guys, these are my people.
Yeah.
Ricky and Conger, the King Kong.
What's
up?
good? What's good, Johnny? What's good? So here it is. Ricky
Sure.
says Canada's currency is finally worth more than the ruble.
Oh,
I wish that was true. I actually wish that was true. That would be so nice right now because I'm telling you.
ruble.
You want to talk about food? I can't even afford rice as my currency up
That's
here,
why
man.
we got to make. That's where we got. You need the rice cooker and
Times
to
are
make
tough in
bread.
the creator economy. Times
Can
are
I make
tough
a
in the
note
creator
on virtual
economy.
professionalism right now when you're using natural light? I'm in a really awkward spot right now. So take a look at this. See, so I got natural light. I'm a south-facing window. Natural light is good, but when you're using a south-facing window, a lot of sunlight is not good. So you can see here, I have the sun that's passing, and it's in between the frame of the window. So we got light, and where I'm standing is no light. So I just want to be mindful of that, all you little virtual professionals out there. When you
Ooh,
start investing in
VPs.
this equipment,
Yeah, I kind of
You know what I
like
mean?
it. I kind of feel
I'm
it
like a
feels
Two-Face
I-
kind of
I
thing.
can
It's like-
connect with you more. Like you're on my level. You're not all of a sudden look like this, rock
which
star.
side
like,
do you think
like,
is least
you know what?
intimidating? This side?
I don't know, dude.
Or this
What's the?
side?
Isn't there a
More
villain like a Marvel villain or a DC villain? Two-Face. Yeah,
Two-Face.
DC is one of Batman's. Yeah, you're going Two-Face there.
Yeah,
So you got a Rodecaster Pro that you're using for when
yeah,
you.
I
when you
love
go
this.
live.
You think of like, and the thing is, like, I love audio interfaces, and it's really important if you're looking into audio interfaces to be mindful of what your end goal is. The thing is, what I talk about with desk rig, and I went through this is I went through a lot of equipment that I thought was good for me and I thought was going to be utilized. I'm personally thankful for it because now I know what equipment works good and what is, what's not good. So but I burned a lot of money finding that out. So I take that as far as an educational aspect for me. And now I can go to individuals and say, hey, this mic is really good, but if you're really trying to have an outcome of producing podcasts, you have to go this way. The Rodecaster Pro is phenomenal if you want to be a remote producer or if you have any objective to be a podcaster, an interview host, or someone who wants to start producing things because of the 4 XLR port. I love it. Simplicity of this thing.
Hold on. What's a 4 XLR port?
Okay, so 4 channels. My apologies. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been in sales for a decade. I'm not a videographer. I'm not an audio engineer. So sometimes my terminology is off, but I break it down to the average Joe. So you get 4 different channels. So you can have 4 different microphones that's on this kind of stuff. So when you want to start producing things, you can bring your mic to me, Deej, and I can meet you at a coffee shop, and you can plug in your XLR, and you can have your own channel, and I can edit the audio on it, and I can monitor that myself. So that's why the Rodecaster Pro is amazing, because you have 4 options to do that. So if you want to have your microphone and interview 3 guests, for example, you have an opportunity to be a remote producer on all of that. So that's an example. Now,
I have to have 3 microphones then.
Exactly. And this is why it's it's not necessary. If you're just an individual who just wants to be a solopreneur and be a host of your own show and then have people produce for you, the Rodecaster Pro is amazing. But if we want to talk about balling on a budget, not best bang for your buck. I would recommend going to like a Focusrite or like something like that to simplify it. But this Rodecaster Pro, plug and play, very simple. I love this thing, and it's portable. It's a beautiful thing, and it's relatively easy to learn if you're technological, if you're scared of technology, as so many people are with all this kind of new gizmos and stuff like that. Chicken. Nobody calls me chicken. Anybody watch like that what is that? Oh man, Back to the Future. That's my favorite trilogy. So I mean, like, I'm like,
Back to the
somebody
Future
call
is your
me
favorite
chicken.
trilogy?
I love it. I love Back to the Future.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My favorite trilogy is the Dante Wilder and Tyson Fury fights recently.
That's a dope
so-
interface. That's beautiful. So there you
All
go.
right,
Whoa.
so this
Talk
is
to
very
Heck,
similar. So what Garen was talking about, this is very similar. It's sort of the counterpart or the Zoom's version of what is the Rodecaster Pro. So just as a little more of a visual of what you were talking about, Garen, one other thing I would like to highlight. So Dan, as you can see, you can plug in multiple microphones and with XLR cables, or if you're in a band, right? Or if you're like, you need to plug in an instrument and you can do multiple things here, and you're mixing them and you're adding them to the stream. But, and you can do sound effects. So if Dan tells a bad dad joke, I can hit that and you're hearing that, right? But also you see this right here. That's a little plug-in for a phone. So if I wanted to have somebody call into this show right now, or let's say you're on Clubhouse, or let's say you're on, AMP, which is the new sort of social audio thing that incorporates music for Amazon or Green Room or all those like social media apps. You get one of these cables, which I'm getting a little lag from my NDI. Thank you, 720p.
Okay, hold on a second.
Baby.
This is
what language was that?
That's Tech Talk, baby. Come to
Tech
Tech
Talk,
We'll teach you all about it.
This is what's called a TRRS cable, and it allows anyone who calls to take away what's called mix minus. So that means your voice doesn't slap back when you call in. Hey. And you plug that in, and you plug the other end into one of these.
Apollo too, beautiful
little dongle. Yeah, you see you Jones that little Universal Audio shout out. So this goes into your phone, right? And now you have a phone on your live stream or your podcasts, and it sounds like butter. You sound almost as good as Garen Bellini.
You know what's crazy? Does that have a Bluetooth enable? I want to what's the difference? Like, are we talking different price points for the Zoom interface? Because you're right, that's probably the next comparable.
Huge difference.
Yeah,
huge difference in
Zoom
price.
is more or less.
$600. This is $200 less.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I'd love to play with that and
6 inputs.
Does it have a Bluetooth enable on it?
Sophie, I can't talk to you. I'm on Amazon Live.
No, we want Sophie. Bring her in. Get off the camera. We want Sophie.
Sophie could, call me and I'll bring you in the mix. All right.
Yo.
Dan, you wanna talk about Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Sure, that sounds good with all what you're talking about. But I mean, it's not nearly as cool as Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Blend it.
I mean, he could do a million different things. So listen, the reason is we're gonna make that chicken parm, right? But you got to make I know. But that's why I cut the chicken.
Listen, I don't see the agenda.
I know there is no agenda, but you have to have breadcrumbs. Instead of just buying breadcrumbs, you got a bunch of garbage in your closet.
Get that garbage out of here.
Bunch of crackers and all sorts of stuff.
What are you doing with crackers in your closet? I think we have a.
There's crackers in your closet. Yeah, I'm a closet cracker guy. I found these things. Have you ever seen these things? You know what they are?
The crackers.
My wife gets these things. Crackers in your closet. And listen, here's the thing with Sir Mix-a-Lot, because I know you guys have a Vitamix. Everybody has a Vitamix. You need one of these things. If you're not falling, you're not skiing. If you're not getting hung up on, you're not making sales calls. If you don't have a Vitamix, you're just not blending. It's that simple. So, and the whole thing is they talk about, everybody tries to sell these things. Oh, and it doesn't make any noise. Man, you want it to it makes noise. If somebody tells you that it's not loud, they're lying to you. But you want it to make noise. I mean, you want to be powerful. You want to be strong. I mean, look at the size of this engine here. You could run a small watercraft with it. It's huge. I mean, the reason why.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Oh, jeez.
Literally.
Who let the Canadian on the street?
I know.
Seriously, was that your idea?
As soon you take the muzzle off those people, and they go bananas. I love Canadians, actually. I'm a big fan of it. BFOC, big fan of Canadians. We're having a
Back to the Future chat going on on Amazon. So, Dan, have you seen Back to the Future?
Have I seen Back to the Future?
Times,
I
guess.
Haven't seen Back to the Future. I'm leaving right now. I'm out.
We cannot.
I'm not doing this.
Right? I guess
Look
it's
at that. Gosh,
hey, that's pretty quiet.
Crackers. Well,
what?
That's the Blue Parrot. That Vitamix is not quiet, but the Blue Parrot cancels out.
Oh, you see, that's it. The whole people, you can't hear it if you have the Parrot. I'm telling you, it's the greatest. I was with a buddy of mine, Crispin Cruz, and we were calling in one of those big kind of co-working spaces, and so there's a lot of noise going on in the background. I got him one of the Parrots, and so I'm wearing a Parrot. It's like nobody hears anything. And so like you can make sales, like you do everything on, nobody hears anything in the background, and even has its own song. Blue parrot, it's clear as a bell. It'll work even if it fell on the ground. We're all after the same clear blue sound, whether by the inch or pound. Your ears could be square or round.
This guy's a singer. Okay, dog. I see you.
Parrot and Deej. Thanks for interrupting. Oh, where's the applause? Look at that.
You're living the dream. Now, like 10 years ago, did you ever think you would be, live in front of tens of people grinding up crackers in a blender? I'm sorry, not a blender, grinding up crackers in a Vitamix and singing and crooning on a Saturday afternoon.
For the live, baby.
Actually, I really had. This is one of my dreams. I'm a cracker grinder. What can I say? You got to keep the crackers out of the closet and into the grinder.
Blend them up.
Look at that.
I can't look at that because you don't have the Vitamix.
Oh, that's right.
On the Vitamix
there we go.
There it is.
There it is. We're
got a Vitamix on the carousel right now. Like,
Karen.
are we letting the people know where to buy this thing? Because
is there a Vitamix in the? Is there? What is this? Your first day?
Hey, it's my first time on a live. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Literally, yes.
Literally my first time.
By the way,
it won't be the last.
This whole time, have you been worrying about the rice? I mean, did I check it? Is it done yet?
Happening?
Is it boiling?
It's set it and forget it. I actually forgot about it.
God, you know what we need to do? We have to tell everybody to do this.
What?
Unmute. If you're on any of the other tubes and you're watching from LinkedIn, this could be the best stream right now on LinkedIn, unless Jim Fuse is live and cooking.
Is Jim Fuse live and cooking?
No. Guaranteed he's not. But if you are on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, or anything else, come on over to the party where Ricky and Johnny Kong and In It to Win It.
Ricky and Johnny.
Who says the blue parrot is a little too tinny for her taste, but you want to come on over and maybe you thought it was just beautiful and you want to have a conversation and meet these fantastic people over at Amazon.
Tinny.
Go to the pitchman.live. That'll take you right here to Amazon, where we have Karen Belaney from Desk Rig, all the way from the Great White North.
Canada.
Yeah.
I'm using Grandma's bowls to make the breading for the chicken cutlets.
Let's bring up the Grandma's bowl.
Are those what kind? So you got the chicken. Did that chicken that you just cut up lay those eggs, or are those different eggs from a different chicken?
Oh, you know
that's
what?
You got a farm in your backyard?
Good. So here's the thing. I'm going to try to attempt to make these things in the air fryer, the Kasori air fryer here, my new best friend. Here's the problem, Chris Stone. Most people just use it for reheating stuff and making French fries. But no, I want to see if it can actually do some damage here.
Does it air fry? That can be an episode. Does it air fry? We just start putting stuff in there.
Can I fry it? Yep. Let's do it. Dude,
okay.
This is how creative.
What else do I need here? Oh, I need the crumbs of the bread. Hey, where is Johnny Kong still with us? What are they talking about in there?
Yeah, Johnny, there's a lot of side chats happening. Listen, if you guys want to hang out and have side chats with each other, like go to – no, I'm not going to – that's fine. Jim Fuse is not cooking today. He just clarified that. And In It to Win It, Tina, is – I can tell you're confused a little bit, Tina, but stay with us because we actually give you life goals. That's it.
Right.
That's every time we go live, it may look like this is all unplanned, and the fact is, it is. It is actually.
We do it live, baby. That's the joys of live.
Yeah,
come on.
But,
life is unplanned. And that's where we finally see. Why do you use a spoon for doing eggs? People don't realize it's because it was close to me. It's like there's no laws against it. Because cooking it's like a little mini chemistry experiment every day. And you can't screw up. And so I don't understand why people are so afraid. You see, my kids have just moved out, and so now they're starting new stuff. I'm going to put this.
Oh, so you got some spare rooms that I can come down in, get out of Canada? Just
yeah,
like
you're
bunk
welcome.
up with the Deej? Dang.
You're welcome. What am I doing? How long am I going to do it for? I don't know.
You're the cook.
Yeah, so I'm just getting heating up. But you know, it's true. People are afraid of the unknown, so they won't try things new. Man, that's where all the life is. That's where everything happens, in the unknown stuff. If you can train yourself to wake up and kind of look forward to that part, look forward to trying stuff, look forward to knowing that you're going to go into situations that you've never been in before. By the way, the opposite of that means you're living in Groundhog's Day. You're constantly reliving. When people wake up in the morning, so the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, Garen, is I say thank you.
That's fair.
Not to anyone or to anything. I need to put some spices in here.
Yo, Chris, I was gonna say this is me and the other Garen at desk rig when we're pumping out desk rigs. That's how I feel when I get in that car. That's how I feel when I'm in my desk rig.
How many miles per hour before the flux capacitor kicks in? I forget. Is it 57?
No, I think it's like 80 or something like that. 80 clicks, I think. Hold up, let's do a check. I'm the fake fan, so I gotta figure it out. And I'm also top kilometers up here.
We don't need roads.
We don't need roads.
Oh my gosh, I went to that. I was with. I had 2 girlfriends in my entire life. The second one I married.
88 miles per hour.
So the first one was I went to see that movie with Adrian.
Adrian, if you're out there.
Pulling up for Adrian.
If you're out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
88. Ricky, you got it right in the chat. 88 miles
88,
an hour.
Baby. Give him something. Give him a cheer or something. Yeah, baby.
You get one.
Yeah. You got any bars while Dan is cutting up some chicken?
Oh, I got bars. We in the kitchen cooking chicken. Come on, with Chris Stone in the DJ booth. Damn. I'll do a concert for y'all. Shit, I got the Michael Jackson microphone. Come on now.
Do you do that? You know what? This actually looks pretty good. Look at. Oh, you're not. I'm not doing the chicken.
No, we're watching you, Deej. Chicken cam. You breading it now.
Your show, right?
Triple dipping. Okay.
That's right.
Walk us through this triple dip
strategy.
What's happening here? This is bowlception. What is happening?
Grandma's bowls, baby.
Is this what Grandma would do?
Grandma.
Oh yeah.
Dirty up all.
Actually, she had she would always put flour on it first.
Because
she says if you don't put the flour on, then it won't. The breadcrumbs won't stick. But they are sticking. So Grandma, you were wrong.
Grandma, what's Grandma's name? Like we gotta.
Grammy. Oh, good old Grammy Green. So my grandmother.
Grammy.
Yeah, she amazing lady, and
let's talk about your granny.
As most grandmas are, but this woman, check this out. What's Tina's name?
In it to win it, Tina.
Oh, in it to win it, Tina.
In it to win it.
I actually said it. Do it to Tina. I mean that can't be right. In it to win it, Tina. So my grandmother in like 1950 had like breast cancer, and like in 1950, and they did a double mastectomy, and then she had like a colostomy bag. I don't know. Oh, this is fun to do when you're cooking.
This is a lot of detail.
I was gonna say, this
she lived till like 90 years old.
Yeah,
I mean, the woman didn't stop. She was amazing.
Speaking of not stopping, Ricky, flux capacitor on sale today on Amazon. Actually, it's not.
I got
on
one
sale,
of those on my desk
sale.
rig. That's how you pump out that 1080p.
That's right.
This is capacitor, baby.
If you want to be a content creator and take your visuals to the next level, the new suit to be crispy online, to look and sound your best, 88 miles an hour.
88,
you guys are cool.
88 miles an hour. We're going back to the future, baby.
I want to buy that. Does it actually take give me some like facts on this thing?
All right, the Kasori air fryer, guys, you got to check this out right now. Then we'll go back to it. So this is the deal. If you guys don't have an air fryer, air fryer cam. You don't have an air fryer.
Chicken cam. Okay.
Yeah, you got
a big pot. How many chickens can you fit in there? That seems very spacious, folks.
You know what?
What's the square footage of that thing?
Yeah, it's 50 by 50.
Oh, at least hold a solid 4
centimeters.
At least.
Actually, I'm gonna do
maybe more.
I think
those some big chicken breast, dang. They got some big chicken breast down south.
Yeah, this is like a gargantuan chicken. I've never seen something this big. It was loaded with steroids. So anyway, I've never done this before, but I think I have to leave space in between it.
Give the chickens some place. It's stressful in a hot area. You got to room out and let them breathe.
You got to let them breathe.
You don't want chicken in there. You just
putting a little boimel.
Shouldn't you put that on first and then the chicken? You're spraying the chicken with the chicken spray. Oh man.
Shouldn't you do that outside of the actual fryer? Or, you know what? The kasori is just so amazing.
Yeah. Is the rice spilling over? Have you checked the rice? Check the rice quick. Is it spilling over or is it still cooking?
Yeah, we need like a separate camera on the rice.
Dealing with here.
I'm a backseat cook. That's what I'm doing. All right, the people want to know what the rice maker is. Good.
What's so cool about the rice maker is it just shuts off when it's done. You don't got to worry about it. So
safety.
It's PRET. Perfect rice every time.
Cool. Perfect rice every time, baby.
And so where we're going, you don't need cooking spray.
So I'm throwing this bad boy in there. What do you think, Ricky? How long? 10 minutes?
Oh, it's chicken, bro. I don't know if you want to mess with chicken. Like,
there's got to be more than 10 minutes. I'm thinking.
Like give it like a half-hour clip on it or something. Hold on. Yeah. In the chat, how at what temperature? Are we going like a 400 on them?
I'm doing 400 for 10 minutes.
Ricky says 14. 14 minutes. I trust
14?
Ricky.
Let's get a caller in here. Somebody call in and tell us how to cook this chicken so poor Deej's wife doesn't get salmonella.
I mean, it's this rules.
Come on. We got to certify this thing. Do we have insurance? If
so while that bad boy's in there, you know, Garen, you're welcome every time. I mean, you are like total comic relief.
I love this, man. I
was gonna use Stream Deck.
Yeah, baby. That is the game changer. I'm telling you, every sales professional, virtual professional, get that bad boy. Talk Stream Deck to me, Deej, please. All right.
Stream Deck, it's a love deck, and the love deck is a good vibration of the Stream Deck. So listen, I don't know much about it. All I know is I don't have enough ports to hook it up to my computer. Otherwise, I would do it. But maybe, Garen, you can talk about the deck of Streamness.
Yeah, the Stream Deck, I'm telling you, like I talk about this all the time when we talk about technology, and I get this a lot, is, what's the first thing you need? Do you get a camera? Do you get a green screen? Do you get a microphone? This simplifies things further than just streaming. This simplifies workflow. This simplifies technology as a whole to a point where you can pre-program these things and you click a button and it takes you where you need to go. You need to open up you need to open up your mail, click a button. Want to open up your Zoom, click a button. Do you want to go through your PowerPoint presentation without that dang clicker? Click a button on the Stream Deck. I'm telling you, simplifies things, and the creativity you can get on those things is phenomenal. So no matter who you are, if you want to be a virtual professional, you need a Stream Deck. Get Stream Decking, baby. Come on.
That was a great commercial there.
This is not going to be the last time you see Garen Bellany on Amazon.
That was very good. Where do you get all your energy, by the way? Do you think it could come from emergency? Emergency, it's right for me because it makes you happy and it gives you glee.
You know what it was?
I actually take emergency.
Not on the carousel. Hang on, let me add it.
Add it in. I got it. You know how I got so much energy, Deej?
Hey, while you tell me about your energy, but in the meantime, by the way, remember I made that pizza dough? So the
honey pizza dough. Is this
I made some earlier, and it's risen to this point, and so we're actually while you talk, we're gonna actually turn this into a real pizza. All right, go get them.
I'm just saying. Energizer, I woke up this morning to a text message, and it was the Deej. He says, Garen, give me a call. I want to talk business. And somebody says, talk business to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't care what day it is, what time. I'll talk business all day. And what I love about the Deej is every time I wake up in the morning, the first thing on my LinkedIn feed every single time is the Deej screaming at me, telling me I need to get my ass up out of bed and get motivated. So every single time you want to get the sales energizer, Dan Jordan on LinkedIn is all you need to get up and get pepping and get talking. That, with a combination of 7 cups of coffee, you got yourself a whole lot of energy in a bucket, folks.
Speaking of coffee, do you actually drink coffee?
Oh, I dummy coffee, folks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how people survive.
Do we have a
coffee?
coffee? I don't know if we have a coffee machine in the
This is the point in the time where Dan forgets everything he tells me is products in the carousel, and he starts
just put it in the
them.
carousel.
Well, listen,
my
wife has this Nespresso thing. I don't know if you can see it over there. This Nespresso thing.
Oh, I love that. Is that the DeLonghi Nespresso?
Yes, and it's really cool. But the only challenge is you have to get these little pods. I'm going to get a decaffeinated pod for obvious reasons. But
that's the Vertuo Plus from Nespresso, available on Amazon.
Hazelnut cream? What flavor you got on that thing?
It's just decaf. I don't know. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I couldn't care less. But I just want to show you what it looks like because it's really cool. Check this out. So you just turn that little knob there, and this is a special glass. It's insulated, but I like using it for coffee because it's just so pretty. And so
we've got a question here from Tina. This is regarding the maybe the Stream Deck. Yeah. So what's the difference between the regular 15 key and the MK2?
More buttons. So the thing is, like, I get the 12 button or the 15 button minimum for any Stream Decks and stuff. They have a smaller one that has 4 buttons in itself. I think it has 6 buttons. Save your money on that. If you can't afford if it's a price thing and stuff, wait just to get the middle one, because the thing is, you can get the 24 button one, and it's amazing. Trust me. But like when you talk about being cost effective and user friendly and stuff like that, go with the middle of the pack, because the Stream Deck, you can create folders within folders, right? So you can utilize the buttons to its full capability. This is what we teach at Desk Rig also. If you have a Stream Deck, we can actually work with you to actually simplify it. I call it streamlining the Stream Deck. So you do that, but you can do folders within folders. You see how it just switched like that? So please trust me, the XL is an amazing Stream Deck, and if I would never steer anybody away from that. However, if we're talking about that balling on a budget type thing, get the middle Stream Deck. That's the one I have in my studio. That's what I have in my micro studio. It's compact and it's user friendly. So that's probably the major difference. That's what I would vouch for on that. But like, you walk through this, Chris, and you have it set up even with GIFs and stuff like that and pictures. And we talk about simplifying things. When we're children and stuff like that, there's circles, and then there's different buttons and stuff where you learn where you put it in. This is the same thing with the Stream Deck. If you simplify it, and if you can really understand where the buttons are, you can feel your hands on it, so you can actually just quickly switch screens and everything like that. It's kind of like bouncing a basketball kind of thing. You do it enough and you know where the buttons are, you can create a very fluid stream presentation to where it's extremely engaging and everything like that. So that's why the capabilities on this Stream Deck it's limitless, and it's truly, everybody needs to have one, and then work yourself up to all the fancy equipment and stuff like that. It will change your life, I'm telling you. Workflow.
Love it.
You know what? Change your life? I screwed up. Hold on.
Yeah, because you didn't do the flour and then the thing, or no, you didn't do the flour like Grandma said, and then put it in the egg and then do the flour again.
Shout out to Grandma.
I know.
So I'm glad you clarified something that a lot of people forget about Stream Decks, because Stream Decks are great for gamers and great for live streamers, but a lot of people don't realize if you're doing a virtual presentation, you're in sales, you're in
that's why I'm here. Like the thing is, and this is what blows my mind. You look at the gamer world, and they're killing it in presentations, and just like showing
gamer
videos,
world.
Like why is not the corporate world adopting to this? And sales professionals, sales leaders, if you're watching this and you have teams of sales professionals and you want them to be virtually professional, invest in them, invest in a Stream Deck with them so they can do stuff with the click of a button, because a lot of sales professionals want to do this. They like showing up in video good. They want to create an engaging presentation. However, technology can be intimidating for some. Stream Deck simplifies that, and it takes away the fear of technology. And if you have the proper training and if you have the proper practicing, it can be a very fluid flow. So I'm telling you guys, invest in that all day long. You won't regret it. And if you do regret it, I'll buy it off of you. I'm telling you. That's how much I love the Stream Deck.
What?
Where can they get?
Now?
I told you.
Show, baby.
I'm not messing around.
Snipping.
Well, that's the thing. The problem with like sales shows and DVDs, people are entertained. You're just entertained all the time. You got to do stuff, you just got to freaking do stuff. And that's why the Amazon and everything, all these stuff that is available, it's good. It's fun to watch. Like as a kid, you always would watch the football games, but then you'd go out and play. People have forgotten that they need to go out and play again. You know, and that's what.
What was your favorite game to play when you were little that you remember? It was usually like the names of mine was. While you think about it and not listen to what I have to say, was like there was various names for it, and so I'm gonna give it a politically correct name, which is Last Piece of Meat on Earth. So basically, like it was, one kid had the ball, and the object was get the guy with the ball or the girl, get whoever it was with the ball and destroy them.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was thinking to myself, like,
sense.
why on earth would you want the ball ever? Right?
Why wouldn't you want the ball though? Are
Well,
you kidding me?
we used to pay. We call that pick up and slaughter.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that was.
Well,
Look
when
how
you see
good the
person
coffee
with the
looks.
ball,
By the way,
that's a beautiful coffee. Like,
And
well,
that-
it's
and
hot
that-
coffee to me now.
so
super
it looks
frothy.
like hot chocolate, and it's from that Nespresso machine, and it just comes out like that, and it's like a little milkshake. So the stuff on top, my wife thinks is bitter, but I like it because I think it's just like
How fast can you drink it? Like, let's chug it. Time it. Get the timer up. Let's see it.
it's like blistering hot. Fuck.
So Dan, I think Ricky is really concerned about salmonella poisoning. He's talking a lot to the chicken juice all
Thank
over
you,
the
Ricky.
place.
At least somebody
But
cares.
Ricky,
He sounds like my wife. I'm
Just to
looking-
clarify,
I'm on the wife's side.
Dan has
on that.
walked off the camera because we don't
Well,
have a sync cam.
I
to
know, but
watch
I'm
this
looking
movie.
for the cheese shredder, and I had it this morning because I was all prepared.
Behind you, the drawer underneath the rice cooker.
Oh,
Come
by the
on.
way, just found the whisk.
Hey, there you go. That's the missing thing. There you go.
That was from the
Not in the
beginning.
carousel.
Gosh, where the
Oh no,
heck? What'd you
it's
do
in the
with
Blue
these?
Diamond mix here.
So Deej, is the strategy cooking and then she handles the dishes
Has that
afterwards
been
kind of
10
thing, or are
minutes?
you going to do the dishes? Because if you're not going to do the dishes, you can't be.
By the way, unbelievable. Look at that.
Oh, that
Hold on.
was that 14 minutes per Ricky, or what do we
No,
got?
that was 10
Okay.
minutes. Now I'm going to go another
Yeah,
4.
flip it
per-
and toss it in there. Like, I
There
mean,
you go.
overcooked chicken's
Give it a
better
little
than
shake.
undercooked chicken, you know?
You
What
know,
about
you
the
guys
shake?
are a
How
bunch
does
of
it feel
chickens.
to touch it? Like, can you grab it? Is it hot to touch? Like, folks, we just got 10 minutes of a chicken out of the air fryer. Can you walk us through the temperature of the chicken? Like, you handled it with such breeze when you're flipping it. Wouldn't you recommend a flipper so you don't burn yourself or anything? Where's the
Bunch of
rice
wusses.
spoon, Chris?
Yeah, you
Where's your
can't
rice
be
spoon? Put it back in
I'm
the hair.
looking for my shredder.
Shred it, bro. Fun fact: I was a sales executive for Shred It for 5 years, so I'm all
All right,
about the
I
shred.
got. I get. See, listen. I guess all people, but I'll just say Americans because I'm one. We're terrible at preventing bad things from happening, but we're really good at adapting. And so when you don't have a shredder, use a knife. And so that's what we're gonna do. Because
you say we, you don't mean me too, do you?
Yeah, because you don't want to. You don't want to
shredder
get
can't.
the pre-shredded stuff.
What kind of cheese is this? Talk cheese to us now. Come on,
It's
Deej.
just mozzarella, but where the heck
Is
is
it
my?
just mozzarella? It seems like a very premium cheese.
No, but
Oh, watch your fingers now. Careful.
Well, that's
you
not
know, you
shredded.
guys are a
That's
bunch of
cutting.
wimps.
What?
All of you.
What is that?
Oh.
A Japanese knife? Like, look at that thing. Boom.
Yeah,
that
it
is
a,
beautiful.
It is a Cutco knife.
Hey, Chris,
Do
put
they
the
sell
knife on the
Cutco?
carousel, okay, bud?
Okay, I got you.
Here's the thing: when
There's
you're
only
making
one
homemade
knife available
pizza,
on Amazon, so I should be able to find it really
Find
easily.
it. Type it in dope knife or something like that. Sharp
When
knife,
people-
sharpest knife on the planet.
when people make homemade pizza, it's true they tend to put too much
Oh, that was an
cheese.
interesting cut there. Why'd you do a middle diagonal cut like that?
They tend to put too much cheese and too much sauce. So I'm just putting the right
I don't
amount.
think you can ever have too much cheese, and I mean,
Jeez.
well, from a health perspective, yeah,
I
but
do have
like,
this though. I'm gonna put some of this on. I don't know.
Oh
what
yeah,
that is.
all the
is
cheese.
that Sargento mozzarella? Let me.
So what kind of
let me
pizza is
add
this
that.
again? Is this like you do? You aren't talking pizza to us. Like you have it all the way over there. Is it like, do we got a pepperoni? Like first we
Well-
had the chicken, and then you're a chef. Deej.
I'm all for blunget because I couldn't find my shredder.
Because you didn't check the drawer underneath the rice cooker. I bet you it's in there.
All right.
I just added the Sargento cheese.
Maybe the
everyone.
dishwasher.
By
Is
the
it
way,
a
I have a
dishwasher?
little. See if this falls off this thing.
Oh, watch your arm now. Hold up.
You know,
you let all the heat out.
I promise I won't put the rice paddle in your rice.
All the heat's gone now, Deej. Oh no!
I just unboxed it earlier, the Aroma rice maker, and so anytime you after you unbox something, wash everything,
Please.
Nicely, hand wash with dish soap, and then use it. But do not submerge the bottom of the unit that plugs in. Do not submerge into water.
What you need to do is tell Ricky.
Is it in there?
You can tell Ricky. I mean, he can hear you.
Is he still here? Ricky, I use different. I use the wooden one for the bread stuff, and I use the green one for the chicken. I'm fully aware of your salmonella.
Mozzarella. We just put mozzarella out of stock on Amazon.
Yeah, baby. Come on.
That's right.
Nice work,
what's next? What's the next product we're gonna make?
Sell it out.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. So we did a Vitamix. We did that. You know what? We did the deck of Stream. Hey, I got I got a surprise unboxing.
Oh what? Okay.
Yeah. Don't know what this is.
Do you have chicken sauce on your hands? Should you be touching a lot of these things and then with chicken sauce? Or you okay?
I've washed my hands after the chicken.
Hey, I'm just asking.
I think there's some dispute in the chat right now.
About what?
I don't know. I don't know if they believe you right now, Dan.
What is it?
About the chicken?
We may have to turn on the sync cam.
Is this
just to put everyone at ease?
Oh.
What the heck? What is this? I mean,
my wife's calling, probably yell at me about the chicken.
Oh, put her on the Bluetooth. What's up? Welcome to the show.
Sweetheart, I'm on Amazon still.
You're cooking with Deej.
Chicken juice, chicken sauce.
Oh, no,
same
bring
thing.
it back. Oh, darn.
So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to make this into, I'm still using the air fryer.
Johnny Kong, is that a quote from someone, or are you like, Johnny says, talk about pizza in my country, prices $100, just one pie. That must be a quote from somebody.
Oh, I'm trying to go sell pizzas there. Where is that? I'll go be a pizza seller there. $100
business opportunity.
Oh, yeah. And I'll sell it too. Like I'll make that pizza be the best dang pizza.
You can't sell pizza.
Barking orders in the chat. Tina, just a new follower. Tina, you probably got the best song ever from any of the followers on this show.
That was
Tina?
very VIP.
Oh God, yeah, the Copacabana. I mean, that was just. I know it's been a while and things were a little rusty from a tech perspective, but Dan,
you never
know. Is in top form.
That's right. You know, people can't hang with. All right,
so where's the chicken going now? Why is it in that boat?
we have to parm it, don't we?
hey, put it on the carousel. What kind of tinfoil is that? Put the tinfoil on the carousel.
Reynolds
there. We'll
wrap,
get that.
probably.
We need some high quality tinfoil. It was like a 3M grade or something.
You see, if I had my shredder, Montekia, I cannot believe
check the dishwasher. It might be in the dishwasher. Let's see.
I'm looking
Reynolds wrap.
Anybody in the chat, if you wanted, if you had a shredder,
got it out earlier for this exact reason. Well, that's life in the fast lane. I'll just use this Sargento stuff.
Okay. Oh, and then you're gonna cook it in the oven. Wow, this is amazing.
I'm gonna put it
in. Hungry.
I may or may have not put Reynolds wrap aluminum foil in the carousel.
And there's no way you put Reynolds if you wrap want the best tinfoil, that's the one to get. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the structure he's created on
I'm nervous about burning.
Sometimes I wrap my Stream Deck in aluminum foil because I feel like.
So is the strategy to keep the air fryer clean? Is that why we put it in the chicken boat? Is that why? Or what's the purpose
I didn't want
to,
I didn't want it to be on the because it has sauce on it now and it's gonna melt.
Saucy.
So I'm gonna do this.
Won't it just go through the grill and then with all the other
you people
what do you call it, the goop
chicken goop
out?
Sanjay Gupta?
No,
so,
I guess it's a doorbell that you use.
Yeah,
what?
Doorbell.
Oh, the Skaboinkin?
No, it's the goop. It's the goop that's in the bottom of the air fryer that you dump out. And when it's all done, you call it something.
Oh, Guckus Malukas.
Guckus Malukas.
Yeah, that's right. I can't believe I can't find this right. Okay, but you know, I know you guys have already forgotten about. You guys have already forgotten about the pizza, but because food speaks to me, I have not forgotten.
Talk us through the smell that's going on in the house. It looks like it smells very, very nice, but I don't know. Like we have a coffee smell, we got rice smell, we got chicken smell, and we got pizza smell. How does that all mix together in the house that you're in?
In the smell of life. Oh, you know what I should have put on is so I shop at my Mexican supermarkets now because they never made me wear a muzzle when everybody else was, and so now I've gotten really into these kind of
shout out to the Mexican store.
Oh yeah, it's Supermercado Jalisco number 6.
Oh, Jalisco number 6. Okay, not 5, 6. Yeah, 6 is definitely the best, I think.
So what I'm gonna do is pull these.
Unfortunately, their material is not for sale on Amazon right now.
Darn.
I'm gonna throw a couple of these bad boys on there.
What about that seasoning that you usually put on like everything? It's called like Teo or
Tajik. Yeah.
Not Tajik.
Well, you really remember that stuff. Tajik or something?
I mean, I tell you, every Pitchman show is memorable. Like Garen will remember this the rest of his life.
Oh yeah, first of many, folks. I'm telling you.
Okay, first. So that's going to go in. That pizza's almost done, baby. By the way, do we have a pizza stone in the thing?
I question
you
that
would know if we did
done.
or we did not.
Something
There
tells
it
me you
is.
undercook
What's it
stuff,
called?
Deej. Oh,
Tajin.
Tajin.
Yeah.
You don't say J's in Espanol. Tajin.
Yeah, I'm from
think.
Duluth, Georgia. I say Tajin. All right.
And here's a little trick too. Always add a little mint to something. Throw that on at the end.
Mint
Makes
on the honey
everything
buns,
taste
bro?
better.
Boom.
Even on the pizza.
Classico chili lime.
All right.
seasoning.
So what else do we got here? Did you get the emergency on there? You got that?
Emergency's in there. You want to talk a little bit about that, or what do we want to do?
How about that lamp in the living room? Do you want to bring that into the kitchen? Let's talk more about that. That looks...
Yeah, let's really make
Put
Chris
that on the
mad.
carousel. Put the lamp on the carousel, Chris. Come on.
You guys are just worried. Bunch of wusses. All right. So, oh yeah, I'll tell you something I could talk about that we don't have. So I discovered something new. Apparently, I snore. Do you snore, Garen?
No, I don't snore. I'm a very nice sleeper.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to get married, and then you're going to realize that you snore, and your wife's going to. So I discovered something. The reason why you snore is because you breathe through your mouth instead of your nose. And so what I found out is that if you breathe through your nose, you sleep better, you have more energy, and you're ready to take on the day. So you got to figure out a way to breathe through your nose, right? So I got tape. And this tape,
it seems dangerous.
It's unbelievable.
This is
it's this tape, probably available on Amazon. It's
could you
cover? It's like industrial
stuff.
Cover roll stretch tape. Is that the name of it?
Yes, cover roll stretch tape, and it has little markers here. So you do 2-inch strips like this.
Let's see it, Deej. What if you have facial hair though? Is it good if you know what I mean? Like I don't want to pull the beard off if I'm putting a muzzle on my face like that.
Well, it works. It works for everybody. But here's the trick. What you have to do is
there it is.
You peel off the top. The trick is you have to roll the corner in a little bit. Otherwise, you'll never get the mother off. And so then you take the whole thing and you do your mouth like this.
Oh no, this seems dangerous.
You really sleep like this?
Oh, it's like the material's kind of like okay. Yeah, that seems dangerous. So when you kidnap someone, they can't take it off, or if you don't do the thing on the side. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say. And then if you sweat, what happens if you sweat?
It's hypoallergenic. There's a pack of 2 available today on Amazon.
Pack, okay.
Polyester hypoallergenic pack of 2. I can't wait for Ricky's comment on this
for it. I don't know if I'm going to jump on that train, folks. You want me to talk tech to you? I'll talk tech. I don't know about that.
Here we go.
I don't know if I can support that one.
Make Dan laugh today while he has hypoallergenic tape on his mouth.
We're testing it out, folks. How strong is the tape? Coming up next, we got to see here, and then pull it off.
And it works. But here's the
shave.
It doesn't.
Can you reuse it? No, can you save it?
Retard.
No?
Of course you can't use it. What you do.
All right, we're canceled. There we go. That was fun.
Skin friendly, air permeable, cross elastic.
Yeah, it actually works really well, and it's fun for the whole family because what happens is people will, as soon as you put it on, is when everybody starts talking to you, and they know they're not going to get a response. But the first night, I did have a dream that I was being murdered, but then I got used to it, and it works out. And I sleep through the night. My wife sleeps through the. It has actually helped our marriage.
Oh,
because
okay.
as much as you don't want to get annoyed when someone pushes you and wakes you up all night, you're still kind of annoyed. It's like, oh, I'm sleeping. And then you think that, you ever fall asleep and you think it's been like, it's been like all night, but it was like 1 minute. Like you just fall asleep and you're like, you keep waking me up. Anyhow, I think pizza's ready.
Pizza's ready, baby. Come on. Bring the pizza
So Ricky
out.
says that's why Einstein had such big nostrils. He breathed better, slept better, and it made him smarter.
You see that?
So get ready for the big nose, the big nostrils.
Okay.
Here's a little
check
fun
that
fact.
out. Are you
That's
kidding
a
me?
nice pizza pie.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
put
pizza
some mint
pie,
on
baby.
it right there.
Oh my god.
Mint pizza?
Yeah,
What
put
is
a little
happening?
mint
Yeah,
on
I
it.
don't know if I can get behind that either. That's
With
kind
the
of trippy,
peppers?
but, yeah.
Oh, you're.
I guess
Listen,
maybe
look
we'll
at the crunch on this thing.
that does look
You
good.
can't see the bottom. I'm gonna.
I think I'm gonna
do
have
up.
pizza.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
You asked how do I not burn my hands?
Yeah.
And because in
Oh,
another
no
life,
pizza cutter. Hang on, we don't got a pizza
my
cutter in the
gosh, I got
kitchen.
pizza cutter,
Hey,
of course.
Chris, put a pizza cutter on the carousel, please. We're
Thanks,
going to talk
Karen.
pizza
I
cutter.
appreciate
Listen,
you. Good
folks,
looking out, man.
You need the right
anything for
tools.
you.
This is the problem when you're in the kitchen. Do you want efficiency? Do you want to be the best pizza cutter in the world? Get yourself a pizza
and you
cutter,
need
folks.
one for
Look at that.
when you make the pizza. This
Come
this
on.
dough. I mean, look at that.
You done
Hey,
know.
Garrett,
Look at that
Garrett,
dough,
have you ever
bro.
been a salesperson?
Oh my God. Tell me, talk commissions to me, baby. Oh, damn. Come on. Bite
Look
that
at
thing.
that. How beautiful is this? Might be
It's
my best
beautiful.
one ever. I want to eat it, but I know it's going to burn the roof of my mouth, so I'm going to wait a second.
Did you
Just put the tape
on
over
this
it.
thing?
Bite it and then put the tape on and let's see how effective it is.
Man,
You drink coffee.
That's actually
Garrett,
Oh, this is too fun, man. Oh shit, I can do this all day.
what I should have made is, what I need? A little sustenance while I let for this to dry. So I'm gonna.
Tina says her pizza cutter is shaped like the Starship Enterprise.
Oh, all right. Hey, put that on the carousel, Chris. Put the Starship Enterprise
Yeah.
pizza
Yeah.
cutter on the
Thank
carousel.
you, Garrett.
Tina
Thank you,
rock.
too.
I mean,
Yeah, I love that. Dude, I love just showing up on streams because I used to be the host. I'd be that guy. So if I'm not that dude, I'm gonna just pump it. Just do it, Chris. Come on, just click it.
where
No
has
problem.
Tina been my whole life? I mean,
So
she's.
hang
Okay,
on,
what-
hang on. We have a question. We have to
my
pay
gosh.
attention. We can't just like talk over each other for an
Actual
hour.
real question.
Okay.
We have an actual real question from, of course, Johnny King Kong.
Johnny.
Welcome back, or thanks for staying here the whole time. He wants to know: is the tape white or other colored? And I'm looking here on Amazon. I only see one option.
Yeah, it's
Skin
like
tone?
surgical tape, dude. It's
So
like
it's white.
it's just white. But hey, if you're looking for a good business opportunity, colored interrogation
mouth
tape.
tape.
I mean,
At your local Walgreens, no problem at all. We
Dan,
got
what
it.
happens though if you've got the tape on and you wake up coughing?
You go to jail.
Again, remember I said that human beings are really bad at preventing things, but they're good at adapting. You'll figure something out. I mean, you'll breathe. Breathing's one of those things that.
Okay.
You just have to do. It's not like you want to breathe. This is like you
So,
gotta do it though. Okay, so we got oranges.
Using Sir Mix-a-Lot, and here's again, no rules, no nothing. I had this mint out. I have a couple of little of those oranges. Throw that in there.
I really
Always
hope your
put
wife
some.
is going to enjoy this. This is an interesting combo we got here. Vitamix Cam.
Always put some ice.
Oh, it's like a margarita.
Yeah, you know what you need ice for?
Mint and ice.
To
Ice
make
for
it
the-
cold. And then you want us to
Got it. Almost got that.
Where did you learn to cook, Deej? Like,
almost
is this you
just a
culinary
bissel
artist?
Wasser
Now?
dachten. Hold on.
The next
Vitamix
generation.
Cam.
Welcome to
All
the
right, we're
Vitamix
gonna- we're
Cam.
gonna
I
get
like the
that
kitchen. It's very, yeah, I'm about this kitchen. Nice vibe. We got the back tiles there. Hey, Chris, is there any back tiles on the carousel we can talk about? Something like that.
I can kick
I'm
you
telling you,
out of
I'm
here.
not. These things are. This is
Hey.
my new favorite thing. These
Yeah.
Rubbermaid storage things.
Get your
They're
rubber on.
and they're they're really good. All right. The reason why. Where's the top for this thing?
Is
Right
that
by
what
the
this
right
is?
by the
It is-
cheese shredder.
I can't believe I don't have the cheese shredder.
That's amazing how that blocks sound like that. That's phenomenal. Shout out to the
Wait,
parrot.
you see, you don't hear it? Yeah, the blue parrot. So watch
Blue
as
parrot.
I get closer.
Still nothing.
You can hear
Kiss
it a
it.
little
Kiss
bit.
it, Deej.
Really
Kiss
is
the
good.
blender.
You can hear it a little bit, but I mean, can you imagine how good that is?
Yeah, this is phenomenal.
So,
Don't shred it too much though. Like
one of the biggest questions that people have with Sir Mix-a-Lot is how long do you mix? Like, what's the appropriate amount?
tell us.
People just they say, oh, there's never, do whatever you want. No, there is an appropriate amount. It's 64 seconds. So do it for 64 seconds.
Why 64?
Do it for 63. You feel like you're missing something.
Gotcha. 64 seconds. Okay.
With juice now, always tastes better in a good glass.
What happens at 65 seconds? Oh God, where's the timer? Do we have a timer on this?
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
put a timer on the
We
carousel.
could be
so
in
we
trouble.
know,
It
so
has
people
a
know how to
timer
do.
right
Just
on
gotta-
the Mix-a-Lot right there.
Cool. There we go.
But Dan
even
has an
s-
internal clock as well.
Yes.
It works too. Like he'll wake up before he coughs when he has the
Yes.
tape on. So he's learned to adapt with that internal clock. So
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the chicken cutlets.
Oh, supercut. This guy's cooking. All right.
Mantequilla. All right.
Mantequilla.
Here we go. So now we're putting together. Wait, it's plating
You're gonna have to
time,
go to the
ladies and
bathroom with all
gentlemen.
these drinks, man. Holy. That's okay. That looks really good.
Does that look really good?
Yeah. Like, talk us through it. Where do you?
Holy moly!
That's how
You
you
know
get
what?
energized.
You guys, let me get something here. You guys are crazy if you think that mint ruined anything. Hold on, we're gonna do the cutting board cam.
So you
Cutting
put the
board
mint in the drink. Like I think we thought the mint was going on the pizza.
Yeah, it was though. He did put it
No,
on the
it did-
pizza,
it
which is
did
kind of
both.
trippy.
You
Look at
put
that.
mint on the
Yeah.
pizza.
I wasn't
Yeah.
about that, and I don't know how that just slipped into
Okay,
the show.
hold
Nobody
on.
like discussed that.
So
it was
listen.
really weird.
This is the
Well,
whole
I mean, like rosemary's a thing, like I mean,
this
that's
is
just
a
seasoning of sorts.
nightmarish kitchen right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin plating.
That's my drum roll. The automated.
How
drum
long
roll
has this
button.
been? Tina, Imina, what? How long has this been?
I think,
Mantequilla.
I think the chicken's cooked. It's got to be. What do you have that puppy at?
Oh,
Like
it's
400?
definitely cooked. It's definitely
Yeah.
cooked.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no, it's done. But it's just staying here. The oven's not on. Tina, what was I going to ask you?
Ricky
Before I was
says
so-
mint on pizza is heresy. Tina
Heresy.
says it's been too long. And that's her.
Oh, it's overcooked chicken. It's
Can we
dry.
see the chicken? Can we
Let's
see
see
it?
the rice. Bring the rice cam. How
Lighten
did
up,
this thing
guys.
turn out? Wow. Okay.
This is the first time that I don't feel like the overtasked one on a Dan Jordan.
Yes.
thing.
Look, we got
Dan
the
only
rice.
You only have 4 arms, Dan.
Only.
We got
Listen,
the
well,
rice. We add a piece of chicken, and we'll put a slice of pizza.
Can we see the plating cam?
Yeah.
Dan?
Bring
Oh
the
my
plate
gosh,
cam
we don't
down.
have a
Walk
plating
through-
cam. Hold
walk-
on.
Okay.
Plating
Look at
cam.
this.
Nailed it.
Okay, we have the
Okay.
slice of pizza, and then we have to.
You're running out of cutting space, folks. This is gonna be. I hope you got a big dishwasher. Hopefully, there's not gonna be too much trouble for you after the show.
No, you don't need a dishwasher.
No,
It's not
Okay.
that bad.
not that bad.
Look out! This is the perfect avocado. Look at that.
It's an
And
avocado.
for whatever reason, avocados go on everything nowadays. And
Oh yeah,
so,
it's cool. That's
Ricky, the ant baits are coming. The ant baits are
ant
coming.
baits.
Yeah, Ricky
All
wants
right.
to know when the ant baits come in. Yeah, he's trolling our carousel.
I'm
Bring
gonna
it.
do
Thanks for the
yo,
reminder.
Chris. I'm
Bring
gonna
the
do a little
ant
swapsy because I'm gonna dip out here, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
Yep.
up into the GB3 studios quickly, do a
Okay.
shameless plug. Just give me a second, yeah.
All right, we're gonna add it to the stream.
All right.
Stream ad. Hold on.
Do you want me to go quickly to the ant baits?
Yeah, go to the ant baits. It's a love
All
bait.
right.
Do
it. All right, Ricky. This one's just for you. These are the new Xenu ant baits that I got from Taro. So check this out. We had ants in our kitchen, and it freaked me out. These things come in a package of 12. And this is kind of cool. Basically, and this is why it's such a top seller. I will say one thing you're going to need to do is once you take off the perforation on this thing, it says that you're supposed to just be able to twist off the top. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get it to twist off easily. So you might want to grab a small pair of scissors and just snip it really quickly there to open up the end. The active agent in here is borax. And so basically what happens is, we had these little ants. We had an insect person come over wow, why can't I think of that word?
Exterminator.
Thank you, exterminator. And we just couldn't, we would still see little ants here and there. So we got these things, and basically the way it works is you'll see more ants actually the first couple of days because it'll attract them. But what they do is they go in there and they get that borax, and then they go back to their colonies and spread that stuff into the colonies. And so it kind of eliminates them at that particular source. There I am cutting it because I couldn't get it off. But like these things work. And they're relatively inexpensive, and because you can use them on like windowsills or doors. I've got dogs in my house, so I wasn't really comfortable like putting them in a place where a dog could maybe get to it. I didn't see any warnings that had anything to do with pets on it, but I always try to err on the side of caution with that. And we were not seeing ants on the floor; we were seeing them up on our counter, which is so gross. But anyway, so that's the Terral liquid ant baits. They go in. Sometimes you'll see them floating in there and think, oh, man, they're supposed to go back to the colony. It doesn't matter. Sometimes they'll just die in there, but other times they're drowned or whatever. But most times they're taking it back to their colonies, and then it does its magic on that end. So that's the Terral ant baits right there.
Yeah, they are. Those we used to call them piss ants, but you can't get rid of them.
Okay.
You can't get rid of them. All right, well, check this out. While we were talking,
we got all kinds of new scenes happening here.
Oh yeah, we're switching it up. Look at this thing. Look at that meal, man. Okay.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Get this plug out of here.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know what's happening.
All right, there we go. Well, check this out. All right, so this is the rice that we made early on. And we didn't even have to think about it because what did we use that rice cooker? Which we
forgot about it. So how did the quality turn out? Walk us through this. It looks delicious.
Gosh. Well,
lunch cam.
Literally unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. All right, so this is what I was kind of waiting for.
Let's see it. Ooh, good crunch. Even with the parrot, you can still hear the crunch. That's how you know it's good. No, we want to hear
the dough is so good. That little honey that we put in it, that was money right there.
Sweet talk.
And let's check this. I think I may have, because of Ricky, may have overcooked the chicken.
Blame it on Ricky.
Yeah.
That actually looks good.
Yeah. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime.
We had to kill the salmonella, so it needed to go that deep.
Really
I feel crackers, those crackers that we made in some Mix-a-Lot, that
super
made
crunch.
it.
Damn. About it.
You know,
Cheers.
you put a lime on there, even without the alcohol, you feel like you're on vacation.
This is a Michelin star resort here. 5 stars. Look at this.
This is, Ricky's saying he was spot on with the timing. I got to say, he kind of nailed it.
Yeah.
And Freddie says you're fancy. Freddie, is this your first time on here in the chat? I'm not sure.
This is a boutique
Freddie,
stream.
if you haven't followed Dan yet,
we need more followers, Frederick of Hollywood. Go ahead and hook me up.
Share us if you've had fun, if you enjoyed yourself, if you laughed, if you got a different perspective, if you got something, tell a friend about this show. This is the biggest difficulty when you're a content creator is we go out here and we do this and everybody enjoys it, but they don't tell their friend. Andy Frisella, I love him, and what he does about his show, he doesn't charge anybody for it. He just says tell a friend if you found value. So that's what you got to do on this show because I had so much fun, and I definitely want to come back and watch Deej cook something other than a chicken, baby. Come on. I love it. I want to do a cooking show now. We got to do another one, and I'm going to get my kitchen on. I mean, I'll cook some grilled cheese for y'all or something like that.
Oh, that sounds good, actually.
Kibitz and cooking. I bet you can do it in the Kasori air fryer. All right, well, listen.
Freddie is following, so we need a song about Freddie.
Freddie. Freddie. Okay, that's okay. Freddie missed the boat that day he left the shack. But that's not all he missed, because Freddie's coming back. Freddie, whoa, nailed it. Are you kidding me? I mean,
did you just go Lido for Freddie?
We want some more encore,
did
baby.
that, but instead of said not coming back, I said is coming back because I'm extremely creative. All right,
Freddie,
listen.
Now you're fancy. You have a song.
That's
Lido,
it.
is that Boss Skaggs? I think it's Boss Skaggs.
I don't remember that.
Canada.
I'm not good with the names like
Ricky,
that.
Boss Skaggs nailed it.
Go Mustangs,
remember
baby.
Songs, jingles, and commercials from 1972. All right, listen, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Chris Stone, do you got anything else to say?
It's unbedegeable.
Unbedegeable, baby.
And Garen, I appreciate you. I literally called them this morning, and he's 2 hours ahead. So I texted him at like 8 in the morning my time. It was probably you were still up from last night when I called you.
No sound effects. Garen Bellini, desk rig, baby.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you all. Eat well, live long, and prosper. Follow me on all the things, and go get them today, guys. I appreciate you.
Go get them.